I think all of us we can go from the backfield, we can go to the receiver spot. I mean, we can do what the tight ends can do. I think all of us can do all positions that Coach asks us to do. I think we can do it pretty well.
What's it like for you to be one of the veteran guys now on the team and take on one of those leadership roles?
I mean, it feels good. I mean, I'm in with my turn to learn from the older guys, and I'm just try to teach them and make sure they do everything right, make sure they're going through the steps, take the little things right, and just coach them up.
How do you try to be more vocal? Because I know you're not a loud, outgoing guy, but do you have to work on that to be more vocal?
Yes, sir. I got to work on being more vocal. I mean, I don't talk a lot. I mean, I try to show them and tell them if I see them mess up, I try to coach them and correct them when I see it. But I try to, in meeting rooms, we try to get together and tell them what they do wrong, tell them what they need to do next time they do it.
How's it working with Coach Nix?
It's great working with Coach Nix. He's very intentional. He teaches us a lot. He's very detailed to what he's teaching us. I mean, he's a good coach.
Jarquez, one of the topics at SEC Media Days was maybe how underrated or not talked about the running back room is. Do you guys as a room take that as disrespect or personal, or are you guys shocked at all at how little people are talking about you guys?
Yeah, we shocked. That's very disrespectful. I believe we one of the top running back rooms in the nation, or the best. I mean, we just very underrated. We can do anything anybody else can do, or better.
What are some things Damari and Jeremiah have gotten better at the last couple of months?
Mostly pass protection. I mean, that's a big deal in our game of what we do in the running back room. We got to protect the quarterback, and more catching the ball out the backfield. We all got better at catching, doing that.
Coach Freeze has said for veterans like yourself that he knows what you're capable of. That the most important thing is getting you to the season healthy. So do you feel like they're going to bubble wrap you during? And how much contact would you want to have?
I mean, I like to go out there. I want as much contact as I can get. I don't like to sit out. I mean, I get bored just sitting there, standing on the sideline. That's why I'm always moving around. So I hope I can just go out there and play as much as I can, as much as he let me.
What's the biggest stride that you've seen Peyton take in the offseason?
The biggest what?
Stride that you've seen Peyton take in the offseason? Biggest spot of improvement?
I think he got better receivers. I mean, he got dudes that can go out there and get it. So he got better with his reads and doing the right targets and throwing the routes where they need to be and throwing just on time.
Justin, talk about how y'all felt with Justin getting the scholarship and just him as a guy.
We were very proud of Justin. Justin, he go out there every day on special teams and practice. He go out there and work his butt off. He do exactly what Coach tell him to do. He never late. He always on time, and he just do what he need to do.
We talked about the receivers a little bit. Coach told us yesterday that for a freshman guy that wants to contribute, he's got to have a skill set. He's got to have a proper mindset. Just kind of what have you seen from the freshmen in those two areas in terms of being able to physically do this stuff and then being able to mentally, absorb things and move on from things they need to move on from?
I think this freshman receiver room, I think they're real talented. They always going to compete. I see them all the time doing extra work, going out there by themselves, just working on their craft. And I think they're very smart. They like to learn. They like to get coached, and they great athletes.
How different is the mindset year two with this staff here? More players. Does it feel different now heading into this year?
Yes, it feels very different. I believe we're more together as a team. I believe we're closer. We're like brotherhood. Last year we were just everybody everywhere. We weren't as close as we are now. I believe the chemistry as a team, we got a lot closer this year.
Do you have any personal goals from now until August 31st that you want to reach?
Just get better with the little things. I mean, we're going to repeatedly do the same thing every day. You can't get bored with the process. You just got to keep going. So it's just the small things I need to get better on, like doing the right track, blocking without getting the ball, or just going through my steps every day.
Eugene said he wouldn't go fishing with you because it was an extreme sport whenever you went. Who's kind of been like your best fishing, guys that you've taken with you? Like who can do it?
The only one really been with me is Jeremiah. He was kind of scared at first. He didn't want to do it, but I made him do it anyway.
And he did okay?
He did all right.
Hey, Jarquez, how does this offense sort of fit what you like to do, and is it different than what you were doing last year?
I believe this year we're going to be more downhill and more involved with the passing game with the running backs. I mean, that's what people in the next level want to see. If you can catch the ball, they know we can run the ball. They want to see if we can catch the ball. They want to see if we can pass protect. I mean, that's the biggest thing I got to work on this season is pass protecting and catching the ball, because anybody can run the football.
When you say downhill, that probably fits your style, Demari's style, pretty good. Do you feel that way?
Yes, sir.
Just talk about why that is.
I mean, because when you're going down here, you can see better. I mean, it gives your vision more time to like see the blocks develop.
Jarquez, you haven't had a 1,000-yard season yet. Is that a goal this year? Does it matter if you get there or not, or does it matter to you?
Yes, sir. That's definitely a goal that I'm looking for this year, to get that 1K.
Is it still hard to believe that you've been here and that you carried the ball as much as you have? You never carried the ball 20 times in a game.
Never. I mean, I've been here, 3, almost 4 years, and I never had the ball more than 20 times. I mean, I just go out there and try to make every opportunity I get count, because you never know.
Yeah. Do you feel like that's coming this year?
I feel like a couple games I can get 15 to 20 carries a game.
You feel like that's an opportunity? You feel like you get better as you get going?
Yes, sir. As the game goes, I feel like I get better. The more I get the ball, the better I get.
How important will the beginning of the season be for you? Last year was kind of a slow start in terms of the playing time you had in production. How important would it be to just hit the ground running game?
Yeah, the first couple games, that's where you get started. That's where you see where you at, see where you need to be at as ongoing in the season, see where you need to work on going into practice. I mean, see how you develop, how your body develop through the game, see how you get to going through the game, see what you need to do on the next couple of weeks and games throughout the season.
What was the decision-making process like after last season? Did you know you were coming back for one more year? Did you think about your options? What did you prioritize?
I thought about my options, but I knew I was going to graduate in May, so I just said just go ahead and knock that out, because you never know what football don't last always. So I just came back and got the degree, and I wanted to finish out with a better season than I had last year.
Is that important for some of the guys who have been here 3-4 years to really leave and make their mark with a quality season? And then last year we were talking on a recent episode of our show about Tate Johnson and Zeke Walker and some of these guys that have been through the ups and downs of the last 3, 4, 5 seasons of Auburn football. For the veterans like that?
I think so. I don't think nobody want to go on to the next level thinking like, dang, I didn't have really a good season last year. I mean, and you got an opportunity, you can come back and make your stock go up and play better. I mean, and have a better season than what you had the past year.
He was talking yesterday about Jeremiah and how he just looks more physically like an SEC running back. Have you noticed that as well? Like in the weight room, he just looks better.
Yes, well, I mean, we work out together. I mean, I see he go after it every day in the weight room. I mean, on the field, he's very compassionate what he do. He loves to work out. He loves to compete. I mean, he looks more physical. He got bigger and stronger, so I think he has.
Jarquez, how much has your body, your strength, everything changed over the last 4 years for you?
I mean, I always been like a strong person. I mean, really for me is I gained more weight over these past years. I came in at like 195. I'm like 210 now, so it's a big thing to me. I had to gain my weight to take on the hits that I'm gonna take and be more powerful and stronger and faster.
Are your days on special teams over? Do you still want to impact the game on that aspect?
I think I'm gonna still do a couple of special teams like kickoff return. I think I'm gonna still go do that.
Who's been working kickoff return these last couple of days?
Jeremiah. Me and Jeremiah.
On kickoff, I mean, what type of mentality do you have to go down the field and try to knock somebody out, so to speak?
I just go there. I just like hitting people. I just like making people hurt.
But it's usually linebackers and DBs that do that, and you're a running back.
I just want to quit when I hear.
Is that one of the most fun things that you do, in the football field?
I mean, it's just all physical. You just run down there and hit somebody. That's all. Just run straight and hit. Just find the ball.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jarquez.
We have one more for you.